Welcome in along with Mike Renner. I'm Steve Palazzolo, and this is your Dalton Risner NFL Draft Profile, all powered by PFF Edge and Elite. All right, Mike, the monster Kansas State offensive tackle, Dalton Risner, an outstanding 4-year career, just consistently graded well in our system. We have him as a first-round talent for the draft.
Yeah, and I mean, when you look at his grading, it's about as good as we've seen in our system over 4 years at right tackle for Kansas State. I mean, just every single year, quality grades. This past season, nearly unbeatable in pass protection. Had a handful of times that he lost, but I mean, over the course of a few hundred snaps this season, almost inconsequential. All the data points to him translating to the NFL. Tested great athletically at the combine. His pass sets are a little clunky. Had some issues at the Senior Bowl in terms of reacting to inside moves. Some speedier guys, Sutton Smith, a 230-pounder, got him once. So that could be an issue. You'd like to see him clean that up, but I think he's a very safe projection to the next level by everything the data says.
A lot of people talk about the challenge of projecting college players to the NFL, especially with spread offenses and the different styles that they play in college. And I think there's a little bit of that with Risner, with how many three-man rushes you see in the Big 12, how many contain rushes you see in the Big 12. Mm-hmm. So he didn't really go up against a whole lot of speed rushers. We saw him go up against Montez Sweat, who's getting all that top 10 hype out of Mississippi State. 1 or 2 losses, tops, right? I mean, he dominated there. He's good against length. He's just so strong and powerful. I guess the only question is, despite all the grading, was he challenged enough by those speedy edge rushers?
That is the thing. In the Big 12, the guys he faced just aren't going to be playing football in the NFL anytime soon. He was not facing the quality guys that you see in the SEC, that you can even see in the Big 10 in terms of pass rushers in the college football landscape right now, unfortunately. But I think you can only block the guy in front of you, and he blocked the guy in front of him better than any other tackle in this draft class.
Yeah, well, if you break down all of the stats, pass blocking grade among all of the top offensive tackle prospects, he's right up there. Pass blocking efficiency, he's right up there. Run blocking grade, he's number 1. Mm-hmm. You made a comparison a couple years ago with Chris Jones of the Kansas City Chiefs, even though he's a defensive lineman, and you said, man, he's just so strong in his hands. He doesn't look like he's doing much, but he's moving people. That's what Risner reminds me of. When he gets his hands on people, they're done. He will lock them out. They're done, whether it's run game or in pass protection.
Yeah, and he has the length, 34-inch arms, 10.5-inch hands, to make you think that he doesn't have to kick inside. A lot of people are kicking him to center, kicking to guard, but he has the athleticism, length, and hand size. He can play tackle in the NFL. You should be evaluating him as a tackle at the NFL level, and I think there's no reason to me that he shouldn't be able to hold up there. I think he's a safe projection at tackle.
All of this is a little bit of projection. There are people in the PFF building that say, look, Risner should be our top-graded tackle. Yeah. We've gone back and forth on this. We have him in the first-round range compared to some of these other guys. But if we're sitting here 5 years from now and we're saying, wow, Risner has become a top 5 right tackle in the NFL, any surprise from you?
No, wouldn't be surprised whatsoever.
All right, there you go. Dalton Risner, one of the few first-round offensive tackles here in the draft. It's your Dalton Risner NFL Draft Profile, all powered by PFF Edge and Elite.